What's up, subscribers? How you guys doing? It's your boy A. I'm doing all right. Just laying down before work. Um, y'all know how that goes, right? And I'm on the couch. Anyways, so I was sitting here and I was doing some deep thinking, right? As always. And why it just kept because I went to this little tarot reader on here. Now, mind you, let me tell y'all something. I don't believe strongly in tarots. You get what I'm saying? I'm not like basically using all my energy to say, oh, they're right, they're right, they're right. Because at the end of the day, I believe that God will show you signs of things that He wants you to see. But I decided to do it. You know, sometimes I like to do it for fun, and sometimes I like to see how spot on they could be. Well, I decided to do it, and I flipped cards on how do my family view me. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you it was literally 100% accurate, word for word. The lady, even when she first started, I was like, well, because she's going to give everybody readings, but she's never going to guess that my family's narcissist. And before you know it, she's like, hold up, wait, because I'm just sensing a really powerful energy in this reading. And I'm just this and I'm just that. And I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but it's giving that these people are unevolved. Like they're very much like narcissists. I said, oh my gosh. She hit the nail on the head, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how, but she nailed it. I posted her in my community post, so you guys have access to her. I'm telling y'all, when I be running up on different things, I always make sure I report it back to you guys. But what we're going to focus on in this video, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to focus on how the narcissistic step parents slip in. For years, ladies and gentlemen, for years, I thought that you listen to me. Whoever's listening right now at this moment, subscribers, please listen to me when I say this. When you have someone in your family that's always moody, upset, angry, you have to watch these type of people. They be narcissistic, okay? Yes, you have your narcissists that put the cloak on and zip the costume up and you just don't know that they're narcissists because they portray to be so happy. But ladies and gentlemen, you also have narcissists that are just tired of wearing the costume because they want to be their regular self. So they only let a little bit out of them. And the little bit that they let out of them is literally them being upset every single day, round the clock. Not more, nothing more, nothing less, but just them always upset. Oh, that's just Imp. He always mad. Oh, that's just Sabrina. She always upset. Oh, that's just Ashley. That's how she is. She always mad. Oh, it's not normal. It's not normal. Not, ladies and gentlemen, when the God above gave us air to breathe in our lungs. Different foods that we can eat to nourish our bodies. We can speak. We can talk. We can walk. A person that's always upset every single day, ladies and gentlemen, they be a narcissist. I watched the way my stepfather with his big pot belly pancake, big slew-footed looking ass, gray hair bitch, excuse my language. Me being young, would come into the house and always see him sitting on the couch, staring at the TV. This is something that will play in my head forever. Staring at the TV with this attitude. You could tell that he had an attitude. And you would say hey to him, hey, and he won't say something. He won't say nothing back. Or sometimes, hey there, how you doing? Real fast. I'm thinking, oh, that's just how he is. He's just mean, but he's just, but you deal with it. You bite the bullet and you deal with the shit because you thinking that, okay, this just my mother's husband, and that's just the way he act. He's an old grouch, and ooh, he do things that make us so upset. Not knowing that this bitch is a full-on narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. 100% to the T. A full-on, big bloated, big cocaine bear looking, Bernstein Bears looking ass, hungry hippo, cow stomach, big eyed, gray haired, busted up Sinbad looking, pancake ass, looking like he 12 months pregnant ass bitch was sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, and doing this. And now I realize I should have been cussed his ass out, even at a young age. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. There was times that we almost bumped heads, right? But I always let my anger subside so, I could continue moving on and, because it was a level of respect. But now I realize this bitch ain't never loved me. This bitch only wanted to get in with my mother. This bitch was evil. This bitch was like evil on purpose. All this. Now it... But I don't hold myself accountable because I was young. There was no way that I was ever going to know because I was young. I had to wait until I even knew what the hell a narcissist was. And a lot of people don't reach it until they get like into their real late 20s, early 30s. Now, some people don't reach it ever, ladies and gentlemen. They never reach the knowledge of narcissists, ladies and gentlemen. They never reach the knowledge of it. And when I look back at this Butterball Biscuit, Mr. Clean looking bitch, it makes me disgusted. Because a lot of those things that he did to try to get away with, I should have intercepted that. When people are getting food on Thanksgiving and my mom have invited a certain clan to the house, he's staring and watching how much people put on their plates, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? A guy that was always so fucking lazy, always so ready to gossip like a little bitch. Okay? Ready to gossip, ready to have something to say, ready to stir up commotion. Always focused on the negative because this is the way he lived, in a negative light. And you best believe there was times that he thought that he was going to go ham on me. And I stood up to that goddamn big ass, big bird looking bitch. And I told him one thing, two things for sure. You lay a hand on me, your ass is going out. And I mean that on everything I love. That's one thing. That's why he know that he's treading in deep shit when he comes around and tread around in my waters. Because I'm going to tell you something. He know that I'm not nothing to play with. And I showed him that early on. I wasn't even 18. Don't fucking play with me. You disrespectful. Now I realize how he is, ladies and gentlemen. There was no respect due ever. I could have went into the living room, tooted my ass up and farted in his face and not gave a damn. I know, I'm sorry you guys. I hate to be like this in this video. But I'm also letting the little steam off. Because to know how toxic he was. Ladies and gentlemen, he was the type that always seemed grouchy. People can come to the house, he act like he didn't want to speak to him. At least my mom did that much. Well, don't you see Shirley? You ain't gonna say hey to her. Well, don't you see this person? You ain't gonna say hey to him. Petty and silly acting. And you know what's so funny, ladies and gentlemen? He's getting so old. Old man, old. You old, wrinkled face bitch. You're getting old. And my thing about it is, ain't nothing wrong with getting old, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't know if you guys really paid attention, but narcissists really age. Okay? They start to look like the boogeyman. The things that you guys go to the movie theaters and pay $10 to see, this is literally what they become, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he would do stuff like, he showed favoritism towards his kids. No matter how much he tried to act like, which he really didn't put in too much effort because we never asked for him to put in effort because we got used to him just being a jerk. So we would just and every so often when maybe something was going on, I got my son and my kids with that ugly ass country accent. Bitch need to go back to goddamn the pits of hell. Look, that I got my kids. It was so fake, ladies and gentlemen. So fake. You know what make it so bad, ladies and gentlemen? This bitch is the same zodiac sign as me. And I'm trying to register in my mind. That's why I'm telling you, it depends on the person. It's not the zodiac sign, it's the person, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever be fooled and think that because a person is a specific zodiac sign that they're all evil. No, it's the person. I watched this guy being a full-on Sagittarius and to be so evil. So evil. I wouldn't be surprised if that fucking fat bitch is um watching my YouTube channel, sitting back watching. Well, they damn sure got a rude awakening because wait till I pour out the whole story of the first narc. I'm going to eat them up one by one with these audiobooks, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think that there's just going to be one, there's going to have to be sequels and shit. Because I got a story to tell y'all about these toxic ass motherfuckers. I hate to use this profanity, but YouTube said long as I block it from kids, I'm good, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta watch them family members that walk up in the house all upset. Every time you're around them, they upset. You watch them. Evil, jealous, they. It's like and if you pay close attention to narcissists, they have a dead look to them. When I say a dead look, ladies and gentlemen, I mean like you ever seen okay, for example, cartoons might paint a picture of a young guy that's a young boy that look regular. Then they might have a graveyard version of him, like where his eyes look sunk in and everything looks so dark and for but narcissists be having that look. If you pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen, they look like they're not alive. Like they're vampires. Well, they really are vampires, but if you pay close attention, you'll see they have that look. Like they've been up for days. Insomnia, zombies. They have that look. Where they literally is just being directed by Satan. It's almost like they're the Sims. Like we're just the regular, normal, healthy people in this world, and they're literally being like, like they're like puppets, and the devil is controlling them. Well, you go over here and do that, and you go over there and do that, and you go over there, and they're just blending in with normal society and fucking up a lot of good shit. Sad. They can't stand me, but they don't realize I equally can't stand them. As much as they hate me and as much as they be jealous of me is as much, if not even more, as I cannot stand their motherfucking ass. And that's why they have a place of being talked about on this channel. I'm going to take them all up and through there. 20 more minutes until it's time for me to get dressed for work. Evil ass narcs. You gotta watch a person that just have an attitude with you for no reason and you know that you're a good person. You know that you're so sweet, you're so nice, you're so polite. You ain't did nothing to make anyone upset. And they got an attitude with you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to get content like this on no other channels, ladies and gentlemen, because the people, they don't know how deep this shit goes. You have to watch these toxic ass people. I've watched them enough to know how they operate, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you guys. Just narcissistic. And every move they make be so animated. Like the Barbie, the new Barbie movie. be so animated. Turn to the left, turn to the right, go over here, start chaos, turn to the right, turn to the left, raise your hand. But child. But they just know I'm a powerful force and they know I ain't the fucking one. And don't get my timing wrong. Because ladies and gentlemen, all I gotta do is say one name. And I'm pretty sure someone in the world will pay close attention and know. But I'm not gonna do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna keep it cool, calm, and collect. I have my nights like this sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Some nights are easier than others. And then there's sometimes that the gateway of anger, the gateway to anger is opened up. And I bathe in the moment. I am really hungry. I cooked something that was just not appeasing. I would never do it again. I don't know. It seemed like when I cooked it, when I used to cook it, like back then, it used to be so good. And that is chicken, boiled chicken with rice. But it just seemed like it hasn't been like the way I cook it. So for now, I'm not doing that. I'm not boiling my chicken and mixing rice in that. I'm gonna do it better. It was a cheap meal, ladies and gentlemen. But now I'm gonna spend money because my stomach is touching my back. It's almost time for me to get dressed for work. But I wanted to leave you guys with this because y'all, for those of you that know that you know that you know, and they know, see, the longer you're away from the narcissistic family, they automatically know they can't get, it's hard for them to even come back around you. Because they know if you get back around them, you're going to peep everything. Like you were able to get away. When you step away and you come back around, you get to see everything for what it really is. You've stepped out of the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you guys be. Leave you guys be. Oh my god, my dreads are everywhere, getting on my nerves. But my dreads are like my kids, ladies and gentlemen. I just tuck them to the back and keep moving. Sometimes it seems like, is this real? Is this really my life? Why me out of all of these people that you created in the world? Why would I have to have family like this? And why would I be the one that would be different? I ain't saying I want to be a narcissist, God, but why would you make me be the one that's totally different from them and I leave away but it comes to tell me that God got my back. Hey, you know what? I had left this pet store, ladies and gentlemen, the other day, right? So it was put into my mind because I have my car. It was like, okay, now it's time for you to check your tires because you have not checked your tire pressure, right? It was just so strong on my mind. And then I was thinking, like, when I was leaving the store, I was like, no, you really need to do that because that's very, very important because that's da 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 da. It was just, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, okay, okay. I'm going to check my tires. This thought was just eating me up. All of a sudden, I make a right and I decide to get on to this main avenue so I can get home. And there's this guy, this Spanish guy that pulls up to me at the light. And he's saying something as he's rolling down his window. And I roll down my window and he goes, your tire, it's low, man. Your tire's low. Ladies and gentlemen, it be God, like, be like real deal, like coming through, like leaving messages like that. Like, no, I'm gonna get my message to you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally our father. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna send a thought in your head. Okay, you're not obeying the thought, Avius, or you don't realize how serious the thought is, or you gonna take time. No, you really, really need to do this. And this guy stopped and told me, God will always send some angels your way, ladies and gentlemen, if you pay close attention. But I am not going to hold you guys too long because I got to go. I would love to be out at a nightclub tonight, to be honest with you, for real. I just have a feeling tonight will be the night. But it's best I go to work tonight because I have another day off, and I'm going to take that one into consideration. I'll see you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm out. Bye bye.